Hi everyone, I'm Angela. Welcome and welcome back to Angela's Fashion Mix. I hope you all had a fantastic day and thank you for being here as always. I appreciate your time. And if you're new, welcome to the channel. This is where I talk about how I enjoy my wardrobe and what's in it day to day and how I create looks as I step out each day and hopefully can share a tip or DIY or something that will help you maybe enjoy your closet more. Today's video, as you can see, is about my loungewear and what that brings to my day to day. So now that we've transitioned a bit out of summer, I'm not showing as much of that. However, the pieces that I am showing, most are year round. So this video is inspired by one of you that asked if I would focus on my loungewear and what that looks like and how I use my loungewear. And I tend to lean pretty heavily into things that are loose, flowy during the year. Of course, as it gets colder, I kind of tighten up a little bit and a little fuzzier. But I also try to have pieces that I can use year round. And as we're coming out of summer, I'm going to start to make that transition. But I'm going to show just some basic pieces that I have during summer and how they function. Also, you see me wear the caftan. You've seen quite a few of my caftans, and they're very easy for video. I can dress them up or not, and I like the versatility of the caftan, and I will show you why in just a moment. And they're pretty basic, and you can find them pretty much anywhere. I'll try to remember where I picked these up from. So because we just transitioned out of summer, I'm going to show you more of what the summer pieces look like. Now, I do some short sets here and there, but for the most part, it's something flowy. It is something that I can lounge in, and as well, if I need to go outside, I can go outside in, to the mailbox or what have you. Or if someone comes to the door unexpectedly, I don't have to go change clothes. And I think that for me is the ideal lounge piece. I can make it multi-purpose, and if I needed to go out, I still could for most of the pieces. So what I'm showing you and what I'm starting with is some of my summer pieces, and I'll also show you what I kind of lean into as the weather gets colder. These are very basic pieces. I just grab a maxi. These are kind of a jersey knit, and I love that they're long. This has a racer back, and I have a few of these. And if I needed to run out, I can easily run out in this, but I can also very much be very comfortable in this just on the couch or just here at home doing whatever. This also works in that way. So I absolutely love the maxi dress. And in very similar in terms of fashion, I lean a little bit shorter. These are very comfortable, lightweight, and again, easy to wear. And I absolutely love a very similar style. Of course, this has a short sleeve, and this also has pockets. And for this one, it cuts up on the side. So I don't wear this out as much because of where it cuts up. But if I need to go outside, if I need to go to the mailbox, if I need to meet the delivery person for food or whatever, I can still easily do this with this particular style. So I do love these shorter styles, and a nice complement to the maxi style. So for my caftans, I am very much a fan of, because they are so very easy. And I'm going to just show you a few of the styles that I have. And in terms of where you can get these, you can get this at Walmart. You can get this at some of the other discount stores. I think I picked up a couple from Rainbow. I've thrifted a few. And what I love about them is there's not a lot in terms of construction. If you want to take the time to just make a few of these, which I keep threatening to do, I will get to it at some point, because it's just a couple of straight seams. There is nothing complicated about making these at all. I think the hardest part, if there's a hard part, would just be deciding where your design is going to fall. And because they are so very simple, it's just a front and a back, and that's it. So I love them for that reason. And I love the prints. I love the color. And they are, of course, washable. No ironing needed. I love that. And if you want some sparkle or some other kind of detail to it, especially if you make it, you can add that. And some come with the drawstring. I don't like the drawstring portion as much because it's rubbing against my stomach. I don't like that feeling, so I don't typically buy the ones that have the drawstring. And again, they're just very flowy and the prints are beautiful. They have so many options with regard to the prints. And I love that. And this is one of my favorite things because if I needed to go out and I did not want to dress up and didn't want to do anything specific, with the exception of accessories, these are very easy to elevate. So just my one that I have on, I'm going to use this for example. Here's why I love these so much. Because they are so versatile, great at home, but I can also wear this out. A few months ago, my husband and I went to brunch and I decided to wear this. And the easiest thing with these to do is to just add accessories for the outside appeal. I'm putting on pretty much what I think I had on that day. And I wanted to just add a little bit of sparkle because there is sparkle here on the neckline. So I wanted to build off of that. So I just started to add a bit. I went with my chunky and the gold bracelet. I added a ring. It has a little bit of sparkle. You saw this before. I also added this necklace, if you recall, from Temu. And I built my look with these pieces, as I do on a day-to-day. And you would have thought when I walked into the restaurant that I was Aeolian from Coming to America. When we walked into the restaurant, the hostess said, "Well, wow, look at you." And she said, "I love your outfit." And I thanked her, of course. And then walking to our table, there was a comment here. After we were seated, another waitress walked past and I think total, I think we counted about 6 compliments with my caftan. So if you need to just run out, I do these a lot, just dropping off at the post office or whatever, something quick like that. Elevate with jewelry or whatever accessory you're going to wear, and it elevates it in a way that it is very outside appropriate. And so I don't wear these out a whole lot, but if it calls for it, I'm very comfortable wearing this outside. So the caftans work for me. I love the prints. I love the colors. I love all of these things. So they're going to always be in my wardrobe. And I love that there's so many possibilities with fabrics. I mentioned that I intend to make some. And what I will be looking for at that time is possibly some elevated pieces with regard to the same style, but with a little bit more of an accent, or maybe more with some more decorative detail, something that I could really just wear maybe to an event. So I would like it for that reason. Also, as the temperatures have changed and what I'm wearing at home for the cooler times, this is a thermal set. Pieces are sold separately. I think I got this at Walmart. Now, I don't do thermal under my clothes, even when it's really, really cold. I don't need that kind of layer. I do layer, but with jackets and things like that. This right here I would combust. So for just sitting at home, this works. And if I needed to run out, I could throw on my overcoat or a long jacket. I could do that, throw on a sneaker. I could do that with these thermal pieces. But if I did that, this is not going to be seen. So my coat would then become the look. Also, now this has a waistband. This is different than having, of course, the waistband and the caftan. That's a different dynamic for me. But I love that this has elastic in the waist. And again, It's a little bit of a heavier jersey fabric. This also has pockets. Y'all know how I feel about a pocket. Love the pockets. It's the drawstring waist. And this also has a drawstring detail on the leg. And as far as the top, it's an oversized top that also has a drawstring. And I picked this up at Cato. Yes, got this at Cato. Now, I've probably had this about 3 years or so. I haven't seen it since. I would love this in other colors. I think this is a perfect complement for loungewear. The great thing about this can also go outside. I have worn this with a boot. And that, along with my coat, was a very nice option for an outside outfit. And of course, if I'm home and I need to go to the door, this is very door opening appropriate. So the pieces that I've shown you, I think, are versatile enough that we don't have to go change when we're home if somebody shows up unexpectedly. And for what the pieces are, be it male or female, you don't have to change your clothes to be able to receive guests. With the exception of the one piece I mentioned with the high cut, everything else works for that. So I hope these maybe give you some direction in terms of some things that you can add to your lounge portion of your closet and be able to be somewhat elevated, somewhat fashionable, depending on who you're seeing and maybe where you might need to do a quick trip to, and just elevate with a little bit of jewelry. And that will take it up in a very different way. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, like, and share. I always appreciate that. I also have some comments that I need to get to. I have not forgotten about you all. I have read your comments. Thank you so very much for that. I do appreciate that always. If you shop the live sale, the next sale will be this coming Tuesday, October 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you all there. Until then, have a fantastic start to your week, and I will see you very soon.